Pizza and wings.
Welcome back to the Pizza Wings podcast. I'm Chase.
It's your boy Billy.
Tyler's back.
Hey, it's Dylan. What's going on?
Hola, es Cole.
Jake here.
Cole, no es español? Or no habla español?
I dabble in Espanol, just enough to say that, and that's pretty much it.
So,
Puerto Albano.
See, Poppy?
Well,
That I literally just asked to go to the bathroom, and you just told me yes, daddy.
Well, you may proceed.
Okay,
But don't break eye contact with him.
don't break contact. Contact.
Yeah, you gotta stare right into his eyes while you're going to the bathroom.
Yeah, if you're going to the bathroom, just think of me while you do it, you know?
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I
when
can
you're
do that.
holding it just a little bit.
Yeah, give it a little squeeze, maybe.
I always used to say in Spanish class, like, un gato en mi pantalones. There's a
What
cat
is
in my
that?
pants. Or you could do it like sexually, and you have a very nice cat in your pants or something if you want to talk to a girl or something. I don't know.
Bro, it's so bad. I remember being in high school and I had to do a presentation, and like one of the things like I had to say was like, "What's the thing you like to do?" And I to say Netflix and chill is literally just called Netflix chill. Bro, I said that in my entire class that I like to Netflix and chill with the girl. It was so stupid, and everybody fucking died.
That's a Chad move there. Really?
It's a fucking Brad, Chad, everything type move.
You're a misogynist or whatever.
Oh, all right, and I'm canceled.
Canceled already.
And I'm canceled. 3 minutes of the podcast. All right, guys, I'll see you.
he took a
Billy's
gamble.
I tried to be like Chase, and it failed.
Like
Speaking
me.
of gambling,
Do what?
Don't take that to Vegas.
yeah. Speaking of gambling,
Dude, I could have hit a parlay if tomorrow was fucking Monday.
Well, you would lose that.
See, exactly.
Well, it's Sunday.
See, I fucking lost.
Who takes that bet that the next day is Monday when we don't know it's...
See, I lost my house.
and Billy,
There it
that's
goes.
why you lose money, because you don't even fucking know what day it is.
What were the odds on that?
Well, the
I
odds
bet you
that
the
tomorrow
odds were
was-
outrageous, Snoop, that tomorrow is fucking Monday when it's fucking Saturday.
plus
Billy sees plus
10 million.
10,000. Yeah, takes it.
Loads up. Jesus Christ. Well, we know why your parlays never hit, though.
Hey, listen, I got a football one right now, and I got 3 of the first 5. So I literally just need 2 more things to happen, and I got $50 off of like a $2 bet.
Now, Vegas knows you need those two things to happen.
Yeah,
They just started
they're looking at Will Levis like, yeah, we're gonna fuck him tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
So
That works.
You know, as much as some of y'all like to bet, I'm surprised, like as a group, y'all haven't gone to Vegas.
dog, I'm broke. That's why I'm sports betting, so I can be rich.
The problem with going to Vegas is like I'd have enough money to get there, and then it's like, what do you do when you're stuck? And you got no money. Like, you're going to have to sit on the side of the street corner, and then you know what you're going to do. You're going to walk right back into the casino and try to hit it big to fly home.
Bro, literally.
They give you like $50 flights out there because they know they're going to take all your money when you get there. So
Yeah.
I mean, I have my cousin that lives out there, so that's not the worst thing.
That's when you set that up with a round trip before you head out there.
See, at least
that's for
Cole
sure. I
knows.
mean, like you could still probably get a round ticket for like $100, but like you're going to spend the $100 and then like all of it when you get there. What
You
you
just
got?
wait in the airport and head home.
You guys ever
Walk
been to
in
Vegas?
immediately, throw it all on black, and if you win, you're good. If you lose, you just go home. Don't waste any time.
Yeah, call it a trip. Same day flight, round trip.
Same day flight, yeah, round trip. That's what you do, because if you win, you have money to stay, and if you lost, well, I mean, that's pretty much what's going to happen anyway. You just come right back home. Don't even waste,
See,
Going
we
to
could just go to our casino and do that, and I could just drive home. I don't got to take a plane.
Oh, okay, well, see, that's even better.
Yeah, I'm about to drive to the Hard Rock. I'll see you guys in an hour. I'll let you know.
Is that the
Billy's gonna
Seminole
live
Casino?
stream from the live room?
I'm gonna put everything on Black 17.
That's our number. Is that the Seminole Casino, Billy?
Yes, I think so.
I remember going there on like a vacation when I was a kid, and there was like women had like babies up on the slot machines and shit because they didn't care. Like you go to like some of those casinos, like there's a baby on the slot machine, there's a woman smoking with like an oxygen tank and shit. And it's just a mess.
Oh my god.
You see that at every casino.
Every casino.
Has some old or elderly lady with an oxygen tank just ripping cigs, like
Just
steaming them
Chain
down.
smoking in the smoking section. Yeah, absolutely. Just
But you know
fucking
there's,
hitting
like-
spots. Like just fucking.
And dude, it's old school, not even hitting the button. She's pulling the freaking thing.
You think she's spending all of her social security at the casino?
Oh, no doubt.
Absolutely.
You think grandma can lend us $50 to go gamble?
But I swear those are the people that win, though, the old people.
Yeah.
That's who wins the lottery all the time because they know they're gonna die like in like the next 5 or 10 years. I
Get it
swear.
back all from all inheritance fees and taxes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we
Speaking-
say whenever we lose on scratch tickets around here. It's just a nice donation to the elderly.
Yeah,
Yes,
it is. I swear.
precisely.
How often do you guys actually buy scratch offs and whatnot?
Not very
I'm
often.
a lot better than I used to be. When I was younger, I would sit outside of gas stations waiting for my check to hit so I can go buy some $20 scratchers.
Oh my god.
I was
Yeah.
I was addicted to scratch off tickets. When I
At
was
Whitewater,
20s.
Yeah, at Whitewater, he'd be standing in front of the machine at Wawa in the morning for like 20 minutes, buying tickets.
I'm the same.
They're
I think-
fun.
dude.
I think the most I've ever spent on one scratch off was $50, and I won absolutely nothing, and it pissed me off so much. I said I would never spend over $20 on a scratch
Yeah.
off again.
I don't really buy that many now, but like Cole said, you turn like 21 or 18 or whatever it is to buy them, and I just fucking buy them all the time.
Oh yeah, I'd go there like $100, buy half a book, sit there and come out with $40, and you think boy math. Whenever you'd win 40, I spent it 60, you won. So
Dude, I was ruined as a kid because they used to have like slot machines in the gas stations and stuff. So like from the moment I was born up until they banned them, like I thought that was fun. Like that's something you did, you know. And then scratch off tickets came to our state when I was like 12 or 13. So I'd always give my grandpa like whatever little allowance money I got to go buy me scratch off tickets and stuff.
yeah,
That's like-
I'd say like 15, maybe longer years ago. My dad actually won $100,000 on a $20 scratch off ticket on Christmas Eve.
Jesus
Bro,
Christ!
what?
Yeah, it was pretty wild. We had like no money for Christmas, and my dad gambled like crazy with scratch off tickets. And he went down to the gas station, bought a $20 Christmas ticket, and won $100,000. Ended up buying a new house, new truck, and it was wild timing. But that was pretty cool back when I was a kid.
I didn't even know that.
Damn.
That's-
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
Mm.
met anyone that's won that much money on anything.
Well,
Yeah,
me
it
and
was
Cole-
gone very quickly, but he
It sounds like it.
got himself
Yeah.
out of a lot of debt and ended up getting a nice house. That
He knew what he wanted to do with it immediately.
oh yeah, we had like an old 2000 something Grand Am, and he took that thing, junked it, bought himself a brand new F-150.
Dude,
He knew what he wanted to do with that money, and none of it really went to me, but it was a family.
What's wild about that? So like my dad works at a golf course, or used to before he switched to another golf job. He said he met somebody that won 30 grand off of a scratch off. I was like, damn, man. I was like, that must be really nice. And he's like, oh no, here's the part that gets crazy. I was like, okay, like winning 30 grand off of a scratch off wasn't crazy enough, right? Like a $20 scratch off. He went back and bought the same scratch off again from like the same like gas station or wherever the hell he bought it at, and he won another 30 grand.
Isn't that like
What's
a
up?
famous? Isn't that like a story about a guy who won $1 million and then like he did it for the news as like a reenactment, bought a ticket and won another $1 million?
Yeah, I was actually
Yeah,
trying to find it.
Story,
Yeah. I don't know if it was a
It
million.
wasn't
I
in
think
the
it was I think it was like 250K.
It was,
I
but
think
it was definitely hundreds of thousands. But yeah,
But yeah,
To
but
do it as a
that was like
reenactment?
that was like in the early 2000s too. So you know damn well that was like Like you're getting your money's worth, not like today where inflation's really kicked our ass.
Yeah, 100,000 back in 2004. Who knows what that's worth? What it is now? But
It was in
back
Australia.
then, it was a lot of money.
Me and Cole also know another guy that won. You know, his dad won, and a guy over here in town, Brent, won. We used to work with him.
Yep.
He hit for a couple $100,000. And he's practically our neighbor.
Dog, I'm about to go to the gas station
Well-
right now and buy me some damn lotto tickets.
The guy you're talking about was a truck driver in Australia. And he had gotten crushed in a car accident and almost died.
Oh God.
And then he bought, when he got healthy, I guess, he bought a scratch off ticket and won a car. Obviously, his car got crushed, I guess, or whatever. And they wanted to air his story, so he bought a ticket during the reenactment, and he won $250,000 on live TV.
Wow.
God
What's-
gave him a guardian angel, and that guardian angel was fucking paper. Winning paper.
We should check the stats on that, like back-to-back winners. See how many people in
know
the world
there's-
are actually like back-to-back winners.
I don't know about back to back, but probably never. But I've heard of stories of dudes winning it like 7 or 8 times. They have like some sort of like.
Well, I'm
strategy
saying
or
like
something.
kind of like that guy. Like they hit for something and then they go again and
multiple
they
time
hit it.
winners,
Yeah.
or
I
just
mean-
like the next time they bought a ticket. Or
Yeah,
something.
like the very next time they bought a ticket. Like,
Oh,
Dude, it's
I
probably
don't know.
like you probably can't even make up that number.
yeah, because I mean, like that guy, you know, you got a free car, and then you're on TV reenacting it, and you're like, oh, I actually
Yeah.
want more money.
Like just to put it in perspective, just to win the Powerball jackpot, it's 1 in 292 million. Is your
Yeah.
odds. And if you did the Mega Millions, it's 1 in 302 million. So I can only imagine winning back to back on just like something that high of a dollar amount.
Have y'all seen that
Um,
the movie with Bryan Cranston, the guy from Breaking Bad, where it's based on like the true story where they figured out a system to beat the lottery, like in Michigan. I don't know how many years
And they're
ago.
all buying at different gas stations, buying them out.
Yeah,
and stuff. Yeah.
They were buying like they kept doubling their money every week or
Yeah,
every
they
time
figured out how many
Yeah.
tickets they had to buy for the state lottery, and
and they doubled their money every time. I think he won millions and millions of dollars or whatever.
yeah, they hit it
I
a
don't
whole
know, but I
bunch.
need to watch that movie.
He had like
Yeah,
a
it's
whole
wild.
team. He made a company. Like they made like a little company in their town, and like everybody would just go buy tickets.
Yeah,
It
you
got too
did.
big.
You had like a list of gas stations, and you'd have to go to them, and you'd have to buy a certain amount. And he'd have a whole bunch of people, like 15, 20 people all over the state just buying them.
And then like I guess kids at like MIT or Harvard or something figured it out too. So then they were like it was like they were competing against each other, and it was like a whole thing. It was
It's
basically like
wild.
martingale in the lottery because they like doubled
Yeah.
every time. The thing.
All right,
Yeah.
boys. So we're gonna
Uh,
watch that movie together, and we're gonna do this.
No, I mean they already fixed it. But
Yeah, there's like no shot now that you get it.
Real quick, going back to like the guy that like the reenactment guy and him winning like another like $250,000.
Yeah.
So we don't know the exact year, but we said it was like early 2000s.
hmm
So I did 2005, $250,000. Today that's $393,000.
Damn.
pretty good.
Yeah, that's still
that's
not
a pretty
game.
good. That's a pretty good increase.
And he also
Yeah.
won the car the first time, however much that was. So
Yeah, but cars depreciate over time. So
As soon as
Yeah,
you
but-
turn the wheel,
and it was like a Toyota Corolla or something like that.
that boy's probably still fucking mint.
yeah, what do you got
Still
against
going forever.
Corollas, dude? Yeah, my '99 Corolla.
Still driving that thing.
The only reason it freaking failed me was because I was driving it with a bad cylinder, and it finally like the gasket finally let loose, and it caught on fire because it dripped onto the exhaust.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that the one that caught on fire?
Yeah, and there's videos of it out there. I know 2 people that have them.
Of you just
Oh.
burning on the side of the highway.
I'll never forget it because our kid, me and Cole know, is behind me, and he's like flashing his lights, and I'm like, "What is he flashing his lights about?" And then before I know it, there's like I'm rolling the window up because there's flames coming out of the fender well on the driver's side. So I'm like pulling over, just throwing everything out of the car that I could reach.
I remember calling you, and I was like, "Oh, what's going on?" You're like, "Oh, my car's on fire," and I was like, "Nah, man, it's cool. Send me a picture."
That's exactly
you
what
sent
Cole
me,
said.
you sent me like some kind of video of it just burning on the side of the highway.
And,
shit, that
uh,
actually is on
I learned
fire.
how to drive stick in that thing.
He did. Cole did. He learned how to drive stick in it. The funny thing is I was like all worried because I had all of my keys on there for like the job me and Cole were at the time, and then my winter job, and like both my parents' houses and everything, and like I'm like looking all over the ground for the keys, like I just whipped them out like onto the side of the road or whatever. Turns out the keys stayed in the ignition the whole time, went through the whole fire, and I picked them out of the ignition. They still unlocked all the doors.
It's fucking awesome.
I would invest in that key company.
Yeah. So, but that was a gamble, going back to the Corollas, you gamble with them, they'll run forever.
You're the second person I know that their car is burned down on the side of the highway.
It's wild.
But it's funny because my buddy Jake, not this Jake, my other buddy Jake, he had a Hyundai Velociter, I think that's how you pronounce it, or Veloster, or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Volt. Yeah.
But he was just driving that, and I guess someone had a video of his car just smoking, and then it just turns into black smoke, and then you just see the car catching on fire. He pulls over to the side, the whole thing just burns and melts away. So as a joke, when he goes to get a new car after the insurance pays for it, whatever, tells him to get a new car, he goes out and gets a Chevy Blaze or Blazer just to be funny.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
But I mean, it was like, hey, you got a nice upgrade. I was like, you got a nice SUV. It's completely blacked out versus a ugly orange Veloster or Velociter, whatever.
Yeah, my mother-in-law's got one of them things. I've drove it before.
Aren't they turboed?
I don't remember. I'm sure. I think they are. Yeah, they're like 3 cylinders or something, ain't they?
I think so, yeah. But I think at one point they made a sports model one and they put a turbo in it after they
Wow.
I wouldn't say they became super popular, but once they got put on the map, I think they made a sport sedan model of one,
Mm-hmm.
or not. Well, hatchback. Sorry, because they're not sedan.
You seen that story of the? Oh, so go ahead, Billy.
Oh, sorry. I appreciate that. Thank you. I was telling this to Tyler and Jake earlier before I got home, but just going back to the lottery with scratch offs real quick. So my mom, when she had a friend that the day that he turned 18, right? And I'm assuming in most religions it's a sin to gamble, right?
Mhm.
I think, yeah. So I think his was very strict on that. I don't know what he was or anything. I don't know his religion, but he went in there and bought one of those weekly, you get paid for weeks, throughout your life type scratch offs. This man at 18 won $5,000 a week for life.
I mean, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, imagine being 18. You don't have to work a day in your life because you get paid $5,000 every fucking week.
Some people have all the luck, brother.
That's just wild, man. Imagine what you do with $5,000 a week. Dude, you're getting paid $20,000 a month to do nothing.
Yeah.
Just be alive. Just sit there and be alive. You don't have to do anything.
You get to enjoy life, unlike everybody else.
Yeah,
It's just a
Victims
of
God,
society,
Yeah, that's it'd be nice to have, but I don't have any hope for it ever happening to me. But
well, Snoop, what would you do if you won the lottery, brother?
Well, let's have a set figure. So because I would like to hear everybody's opinion.
Just do 100 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say after taxes, it's 100 million. You get to spend 100 million no matter whatever you do. What are you doing, Tyler?
Well, Cole already knows where we're going. We're getting on a plane that night.
They're going
to the Black Sea.
Oh.
on a yacht with the Prince of Dubai,
in the
eating ramen
Mediterranean.
noodles and crab rangoons. First order of business.
Oh my god!
Nothing could have prepared me for that answer.
Yeah.
We say that shit all the time. Makeup, just like makeup. That it's so funny.
You renting a yacht? Or you gonna buy a yacht to go out there?
No, I'd never buy a boat because that's
so you
just a
do
waste
rent
of
it?
money. Yeah.
Yeah, before we win a lot of money, we're always saying, man, we could be eating chicken Alfredo in the middle of the Bering Sea with the Prince of Dubai. But instead, here we are gambling $1 a hand in blackjack, trying to make it rich.
Yeah, it's always like when we miss a big hit or something. We're always just we say that. We're like, damn it, we could have been on the Mediterranean right now eating ramen noodles.
Could have been
Ramen noodles.
splitting a nice heaping pile of Chef Boyardee. But no.
Every time.
Nope, here we are. You know, we're sometimes betting for 15 cents, and on good days betting for 50, 60. Oh man, but yeah, that's first order of business, and then I don't know. I'd probably just be like modest, just get like a decent house, you know, around a couple of my buddies, like with not like crazy, and then you know, just get a nice car, make sure everything's paid off, and then just live like a normal human being, make it last as long as I can.
Go on vacation
Yeah.
every once in a while.
Yeah, you know, just do like the normal stuff, you know, once a year vacation, maybe twice a year if I get that, and you got a house that's paid for, a car that's paid for, and then, you know, pick up like, you know, a job somewhere that's not super difficult or very, you know.
Something that you would enjoy because, you know, you're rich. You don't need the money.
And then you take the other
Exactly.
half and you throw it on red, and if you win, you get it all back, and if
Oh,
you lose,
God.
you already got some stuff.
And then we're starting again in the freaking Norwegian Sea with the prince.
Norwegian Sea this time.
So that's what I would
Cold.
do. So
What about you, Chase? What did you do?
What
if you
I would
won the
do?
lottery? 100 million
100
tomorrow.
mil- All right. First things first. 50 million. It's going to like a savings account.
Smart.
yeah, you live
20
off that interest.
Yeah. Then the other 50, split that in half. 25 million. I'm putting to like investments and stuff, whatever I want to invest in and such.
Smart.
And the remaining 25 million, you know, like Snoop said, buy a decent house. I do want some land, so I buy a decent amount of land. You know, probably my dream car.
Yeah.
Sailing in the Dead Sea with the Prince of Egypt doesn't sound too bad now, does it?
Right?
And then I don't know, I'd probably just fund myself for racing then at that point with the remaining money.
When you say fun, like, you know, are you going to be like one of them? What do they call them drivers in the IMSA series where the rich people pay to drive for like 2 hours? What the hell do they call them drivers? There's a real name for them.
Valet
know.
parkers.
Oh, that's going to bother me. Anyway,
Wanna
go
be
on.
racers?
It's
You
the
can just
GT
buy a race
amateurs.
team.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at.
But I would
like,
just
how
buy
you-
I would just fund myself, just buy my own
Yeah.
seat,
Yeah.
basically. But yeah, that's basically
Nice.
that's what I would do. So I had like 50 million sitting in the savings account. I had 25 million floating around in like investments, and then I have a decent house, a nice car, and I do what I want to do. And
What
that's-
car
feel
would
that.
you get?
probably the LaFerrari. That's always been my dream car.
You know what's actually interesting?
Typically, it's about $1 million for like a base model. So you know, $1 million out of the remaining 25 that I got. It's you know.
Actually, I don't think you can actually own the LaFerrari as your first Ferrari, which is crazy. I
Oh
think
yeah,
there's
they're
yeah,
super,
you have to own like a certain amount of Ferraris or
they're
or
yeah
a certain
they're
time
stupid.
period.
That's the thing about like those nice cars, like the Lamborghini, Bugatti, Ferrari, Rolls Royce, like Porsche. They're all like, we don't know you, and we sold out of this car because we already have a list of people we contact. So you don't get it. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
Ferrari
I'll pay you
I'd be-
cash
I'd-
right now for it. Just give it
I'd
to
be
me.
I'd be pretty
Stipulations
pissed if I had the
on
money to give like a company for a product that I wanted, and it was like, yeah, no, we don't know you. Fuck you.
Well,
I'd be
that's
pretty
like,
mad.
like Ferrari, dude. You sign like a contract. You can't modify it. You can't do
Yeah,
anything. Like,
you
I mean, I wouldn't.
you can't
you
sell it. Like it's like a mad.
yeah,
Like,
you can't even change the rims on it. Like,
yeah, you can't do anything to it.
yeah,
I mean,
They're
if I'm
so
buying,
particular.
if I'm buying a Ferrari, I probably wouldn't want to.
I know, but I'm
anyways.
just saying, like.
But
like,
I
you're
mean,
not
I
allowed to, like,
but
change the
I mean,
oil
it's
or something,
because
I don't
it's
know.
because they have the image of being a perfect car, so they don't want people
So that's
changing
what they
anything
think.
about
And
it.
that's the other.
Yeah, Lamborghini really proved that wrong.
That's the other thing too with like Ferraris and stuff. Like, you have to fit their model of a person. Like, they can
Mhm.
tell you no as soon as you walk in if you don't fit the model of somebody that looks like you could represent Ferrari.
Yeah, because they take it as you're representing
I'll just do the Italian hand motion at them on my way out, and then they'll immediately call me back over and have me sign a contract.
There you go.
True that.
Speaking of that, like Ferrari thing, real quick, I seen a video of a guy. He owns a F40 Ferrari. You know, one of their original
They're my favorite
supercar
ones, yeah.
from like the 90s or late 80s, I think.
Last production twin turbo.
They this guy made it a wide body, like customized it, everything, like full on new rims, new color, like literally looks like this guy could go out there and start street racing. And they literally took him off, like, yeah, that's not a Ferrari, nope, blah blah blah. And like they don't even classify as a Ferrari no more. Like the guy, like yeah, you're not allowed to buy like
sue
normal
your
Ferraris.
ass. Like Ferrari will sue your ass.
They're like, yeah, you can keep the car, but like that's not a F40 no more. And then like I looked at the comment section, it's like, well, this guy has a 101 of a Ferrari. That's not a Ferrari now.
Well, maybe it went up in value.
So it was
He probably has
that'd be kind of cool.
Debt.
But yeah, I thought that was just kind of interesting. I seen that on my TikTok the other day. Cole,
All right,
what do you
Billy.
do? Me? No, I want to know what Cole's gonna do, because if Cole's gonna go eat ramen with Tyler, but that was Tyler's thing, I want to know what.
What would
Save
I
Cole
do?
for last.
You know, say Cole last.
Yeah,
Cole
let's
for
save me for last. Let's save me for last.
Okay, no, okay. I don't want to go yet. I want to hear. I want to know what Jake.
Next.
Yeah,
Right,
I want to know what.
Jake.
I want to know what a 17-year-old is gonna.
The entire
do
army
with-
surplus store. Is coming to Jake's house.
I would probably, yeah, 100 mil. I thought it was 50.
No,
100
you get 100 mil after
Alright.
tax.
Oh.
So 100 mil.
Your tax.
Okay, so I'd probably take a good chunk of it, and I wouldn't say I'm being generous when I say good chunk. I mean a little bit, and I'd probably like pay everything off I need or whatever, and then I'd probably get a house, like a good sized property, and a couple cars. And when I mean a couple cars, I'm not talking like a McLaren or something. I'd probably get like a old Blazer, a Toyota or something. And then
Wild.
And then I'd probably get a bunch of guns, and then the rest I'd just hide in an undisclosed location.
Oh, you're not even
God.
gonna put it in a bank. You're just
No,
gonna keep it
I don't
like
trust them.
buried 50 feet beneath your house
It's
Yeah, he's
somewhere.
gonna be like the dude on
in cash.
That Lampoon Vacation movie where it's like buried out in the desert in bean cans and stuff.
You see, those guns that Jakes are buying
Is what?
automated turrets where if they detect
Oh, okay,
any
yeah.
motion, then they'll just shoot at him.
Lethal
at the
Company.
person because they're getting too close to the money.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
not the turds.
Yeah. Speaking of that, check out gaming videos are starting to come out, so keep a lookout for that.
Pizza Wings podcast.
Pizza and Wings
on
podcast.
everything.
On the YouTube channel.
On the YouTube
For
channel.
those that
TikTok,
are not listening to this
Twitter,
on YouTube.
Instagram, Facebook, everything.
All platforms. Even
Most
in India.
platforms.
We are live in India too.
Yes, we are.
All right, Bailey, it's your turn. What are you doing? What are you doing with that 100 mil?
Hold on. I just want to know, Jake, with all that money, are you gonna fix that Jeep of yours or not?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Get some new tires on that thing.
New tires. That thing needs fucking everything, brother.
The tires are the only good
Mod
part.
out the Jeep.
Exactly. Jake's been working on this car for like 4 years.
Mhm.
But no, all right. So 100 mil, huh?
Mhm.
So I would pay back the loan or money that I borrowed for my brother-in-law, so he gets his money back. I would pay off everything that I have, so my cars, my house, my parents' cars, their house, any car that my parents wanted, I would let them go pick whatever they wanted. Don't care the price, anything. They can go whatever they do. It could be a Charger, it could be a Grand National, it could be a Bugatti, Supra. I don't care. Whatever they wanted, they get. Dude, listen, my dad's a big Fast and Furious guy with me. All right, that's like our thing. We just love Fast and Furious. But I have a little inside joke with my mom, and I told her if I ever won the lottery, I would give her a house anywhere she wanted, right? Well, that wasn't exactly true because I was just like, I got you, Mom. I'll get you a house. She's like, oh yeah, where are you gonna put me? I was like, I got you. I'm gonna put you in Alaska. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna put you in Alaska. It's nice there, blah blah blah. She's like, why the fuck are you gonna leave me out there and freeze to death with Mother Nature? I'm like, listen, it's a nice cabin. You can set some fire. You know, you and Dad can have a romantic getaway in the summer. Just don't go there in the winter. Like,
It also has the highest crime rate of all the states.
I
in the
know,
US.
I know. It's so bad. It's so
And
bad.
alien abductions.
Yep, no
and
Alaska.
the abominable snowman is best friends with Bigfoot, over there. So, but besides that, I would not put my mom in Alaska. It's just a running joke. But I'd buy them a house wherever they wanted. I would probably have 2 or 3 houses scattered across the United States. I would have a
now when you say houses across the United States, we talking like modest houses, or are we talking like
no, just like standard houses. Like I don't need much, right? So it's just me and my wife. Like I don't have kids yet. I don't plan on having like a Derek Jeter sized mansion in Tampa where it's 30 rooms and it's just him and 2 others. Like what the hell am I gonna do with 20 rooms? Nah, give me a house with like 4 or 5 rooms. I can have a gaming room, a movie theater, and whatever bullshit I want to throw in the other one. But I would definitely have about 2 or 3 houses. I would like to have like a community friend thing, right? With like all of us, right? Because I know we talked about that.
We're gonna get to that. Don't you worry.
on a big plot of land?
Yeah, like a giant plot of land. I would love to have the boys have like decent housing. Just walk out. I see Cole, I see
Spoiler
Dylan,
alert.
Tyler,
Yep,
see all
spoiler.
of them.
Spoiler alert.
I would love to have a racing track, like how like Dale Jr. at his property has like that dirt track for go-karts, but I would have like serious go-karts, not
Okay,
like
what-
bullshit ones.
Okay, so like we're like heavily into this money right now. Like it's
Yeah, oh
we're
yeah,
getting
bro.
close to
Like,
the cutoff of 100 million
But, like,
here.
but no, like seriously, like I think about this all the time. Like I would just love to be rich just so I could,
Well, I mean,
I don't know, man. Me and my parents talk about this all the time. Me and my coworkers talk about this stuff all the time. So it's just like, man, what would you do if you had this, or you see this, or blah 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 blah.
well, I mean, Snoop, you
So-
gotta think he's only. I mean, like he.
Look, I'm
you know,
25. I'm trying to enjoy life before I die.
but also like you've only bought like maybe like 4 houses and you've paid off like your whole family's debt and your own debt. So like you're probably barging on like 2 million right there.
yeah, it's
Maybe.
really not much.
But it's like maybe 2 million.
Yeah, like
And
the
now-
houses I get are not really crazy. Like I mean, the
It
housing
all
market's
depends. It all depends on location. Because if you buy one in California, it's gonna be like minimum
it's-
half a
it's-
million
no,
dollars.
it's like $1 million, and the house is 2 square feet. Like
Yeah.
in your block.
But then if you buy one in like Alabama, it's gonna be like $100,000 for a like 3-story house. It's like what?
yeah, literally.
Mississippi.
Yeah,
Virginia.
Mississippi. Yeah.
But yeah, I would probably have like 2 or 3 houses that are like 4 or
So-
5 bedrooms, pools, whatever, and then a pretty nice car collection. Like I would have a 70s Charger, an 86 Grand National. I would have Supras. I would have my GTR Skylines, Acura, or no, I'm sorry, Honda NSX, an RX-7, and probably a Ferrari, just because I've always wanted one, even though from what I hear, they suck ass and they're not comfortable. So,
Well, yeah, of course not. But
But-
it's just a status, you know. You need the
right.
status.
But besides that, I would probably bank. I'd probably put like 50 mil away so I could never touch it, or not really not touch it, but just 50 mil in the savings. 10
Just in
mil in
case.
investments. And I'd probably try to have like rental properties or open a business or something. So I
Just-
would always have cash flow.
Offhand, how big of a track you building?
Or are you buying an existing track?
Buying an existing. Yeah, I'm gonna go buy a North Wilkesboro. No,
Oh, you could.
I could
Yeah,
if
you
you had
could.
100 mil. I don't know. I'd probably just make one. It's probably cheaper that way. But I would just have some I would have some really fast go karts, and we would have probably I don't know. I'd probably say 10, 15 acres of land, so we could make an asphalt track and a dirt track. And I feel you could make a pretty good sized track doing that.
I mean, it's
Uh,
the average per mile to build a private one using what I looked up. It's 100,000 per mile.
What?
Not too bad actually.
It's $100,000 per mile to build a racetrack.
Oh, that's not that bad.
That's actually
Yeah.
really good.
Oh, bro, we got that.
Yeah.
Like a dirt track.
But Oh, and depending on how much money it is to start a NASCAR team, I would try to get into. I would buy a charter.
Okay,
Whether if it
calm
was
down.
like
Calm down there.
no, it would only be like trucks because I know like
Yeah, I've
the
always
cup,
said trucks.
like the cup car charters are what 40 mil alone.
Well,
40
good.
mil.
Well, good news. Good news for you. Xfinity only Cup Series has charters. None of the other series have charters.
Oh, then yeah, I could go buy an Xfinity car then and just run a team. I would be unsponsored. I got money to fucking put parts in the car.
I
And
don't know. Xfinity is still pricey. I mean,
Yeah, but like
Dale Jr. sometimes struggles funding unsponsored Xfinity cars. Like,
well, welcome to NASCAR where it's just dying. But like Kyle Busch, like he said, like it cost him, I think, what was it, like 9 million, like 6 to 9 million, I think, to run a truck series team for a full year.
I mean, that's what I would probably run as a truck series.
Yeah, like I'd probably do that, but maybe spend a little bit more because I would prefer to be in an Xfinity driver than a truck series. I don't like driving trucks alone on iRacing, but I think that'd be kind of cool. We could have, the boys, everybody in this podcast could be a driver or part of the crew or something. I mean, I think that'd be kind of cool. But there's just so much I do with all that money, man. I'd be so grateful for it. It would change everything, And then say like, obviously, like if you guys didn't win too, like how this question was just like, if you only, I would make sure that everybody in this podcast is like set for life. Like you guys wouldn't have to pay for anything, or I would give you like, hey, here's $1 million, here's $2 million, do whatever you want with it. Don't ask me for a dick else because it's $1 million. So if you fuck this up, you're an idiot. So
fair enough.
If you fuck that up, you're an idiot. Just like I told my mom, if I won a lot of money, right? I told her, I was like, I'd give everybody in my family like $100,000. Here's $100,000. Go buy a car, pay off your house, debt, whatever. Don't ask me for shit because $100,000 goes a long ways. And if you mess it up, that is completely on you. So that's what
I like your mom. Is that what you're talking about? Like your mom and dad and stuff?
What? For what?
You talking about giving $100,000 to people?
To us.
So, no. I would give you guys millions, but like if I,
oh god,
I would make sure you guys are good, bro. But like my cousins, like all my cousins, my mainstream cousins, like I'd give them like $100,000, like my aunt, uncle, give them $100,000. I would give everybody in my immediate family like $100,000, $200,000. Like here, go crazy, have fun, do whatever you want. Just don't come to me and ask for money ever again.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely make sure my boys are treated well. And then
we appreciate that, Billy.
Of course, man. I mean, you guys are my brothers. My brothers get taken care of. I don't have much money, but I try
we're your brothers
to
and
be
not
nice.
your cousins.
Yeah, right.
Brother cousin. Oh god.
Dylan heard the dollar amount would be.
I was like, yeah, the cousins are getting kind of shafted here.
He's like, I don't want to be his brother.
All right, what about you, Dylan? What would you do with that money?
All right, so me and Cole's is pretty much exactly the same.
Oh,
been talking about it.
So are you both of y'all gonna say it then?
This is many years in the running. If we had money.
Years have we talked about this?
Okay.
This is scenario. So we've talked about before, like we had that one day where we were looking up land in like fucking Wyoming or whatever, right?
Right.
So we've always had this plan, like if we made it rich anywhere, it didn't even matter if it was a lottery, but let's say we won 100 millions in the lottery. So we were gonna buy as much land as we could stand out west somewhere, like prime Bigfoot hunting land, like thousands of acres, hundreds of thousands of acres, because it's pretty cheap out there. We looked it up. Remember, we could buy like 100,000 acres for like less than $2 million.
There was that one that we looked up, but it was like $3,000 an acre because it was like 450,000 acres in like Montana.
So something like that, right?
It'd be all our acres.
It'd be all ours, but it'd be we'd have to logistically make sure it was near Bigfoot.
Right.
But
Obviously.
Anyway. So yeah, it's called the Best Friend Community Retirement Village. That's going to be on the sign outside above the gate.
Big golden gates. Picture heaven.
Heaven.
Damn.
The golden gates as you come in, right? We're just going to give you the rundown of the whole setup. So you come to the gate. It has like an archway, and it says Best Friend Community Retirement Village. Okay. You come in the gate, And for 24/7, as you come in the gate, the Uncle Cracker song is playing when the sun goes down. We're gonna be grooving, you know. That plays 24/7.
7.
24/7 as you come in the gate. Yep,
Good God.
never stops. Okay. I don't know how long the driveway is gonna be. It's probably at least a mile, or something through this thick forest, you know. But when you get to the village itself, you're greeted, right? We used to say Sarah Underwood. I don't know if you guys knew who that is.
Yeah. I know who
If
Sarah
if not, give that a quick Google.
Quick
is. Yeah, I
Google.
know who Sarah
Um,
is.
Right,
Do a
and
quick
she's
Google.
greeting you butt ass naked with just a huge plate of chicken wings, right?
Every time you go in.
Every time.
What was this girl's name, real quick?
Sarah,
Sarah
Underwood.
Underwood.
Oh, I know who it is. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
Imagine her butt ass naked with a plate of wings every day.
I'm not saying yes or no to that, just in case my wife wants to watch the podcast for the one time.
Anyway, let's go on.
I mean, we're not saying that
Billy, she's
you
gonna have to
touch
see
her.
it too.
She's like an employee. She's just always there naked with chicken wings.
Yeah, Billy, she-
Like you have like
Wow.
a,
Hold on.
you're gonna
no,
have like a
I-
bell to bring you chicken wings whenever.
I do think y'all need to update that a little bit. You know why? You can still have her, but I think you need someone else to be giving out the chicken wings. You know.
Yeah, I mean, we could have multiple girls. For sure.
I think you should have Frank give out the chicken wings.
Dude, Frank's gonna be there now that
Frank's
Yeah.
our personal everything chef. Cookies,
Yeah.
chips. He'll stock aisles. He'll be doing everything.
he's
There
got
you
He'll
go.
already
be
got
everywhere
wings
at
on.
once.
Well, I don't know if we can hire him because we're not even sure if he's real. So
Oh, that's a good point.
That's true, and I don't know how much he would cost because he's pretty perfect. So that'd be a lot of money to have him around.
We're
but he's
not
so
buying
perfect,
a
he might
human
not charge
being.
anything.
But anyway, going back to the thing, Billy, your wife's gonna have to look at it too if it's the best friend village.
Yeah,
Like she's gonna have to
he's
see
gonna
it
be living
too.
there. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Go on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
go on.
Forward.
all right, so you're like we always okay. She's there, chicken wings, right?
Right.
She's got. I mean, you can have blue cheese, all right, but we've always said she's gonna have ranch, but the ranch is green. Okay.
Whoa.
Now, backstory with the Green Ranch.
Yeah, I was gonna say the backstory behind the green ranch.
I was
Is it
gonna
like
say, what the
some
hell
Dr.
is green
Seuss ranch
ranch?
or
Like
something?
normal ranch is gross, but why the hell is it green?
Some of that Dr. Seuss ranch.
Yeah,
All right,
bro,
so-
it's Dr. Seuss ranch.
We're gonna have
Brother-
Blue Ranch. Blue Ranch.
You say
Blue
Do Ranch?
Blue Ranch.
Blue.
Ranch.
Was it Star Wars all of a sudden? There's blue milk, so now blue ranch? Like,
Yeah, it's like a lightsaber color.
I mean, never to
No,
eat that.
no. Okay, so me, Cole, Snoop was there. We go to this bar. Like, it's a cool ass bar, right?
Yeah.
They have like games and all kinds of stuff you can do. We ordered chicken wings, obviously. All right, they bring the chicken wings out, and the ranch is fucking green.
oh,
And I immediately am like, "Yo, brother,
Take
there's
this
something."
back.
I was like, "Take this shit back. This shit is molten. Like, it's fucking green." Like, we were like freaking out about the green ranch. He goes, "Oh no, bro. We put green food color in it so we can tell them apart from like the blue cheese and shit." And I'm like, "Oh." So it's been a running joke ever since that
Yeah.
like the ranch has to be green.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
we were
so
freaking-
weird.
I know,
it
dude.
isn't like nuclear slime green. Don't put that in your head. It's just a little
Yeah.
hint of green.
No, but just the fact that the
But-
restaurant had to put green food
Yeah.
coloring in their ranch to clarify that it's not the blue
Like,
that
they
was
don't-
their
like, they-
that was
like,
their
they-
quirky little fun way of
Yeah.
doing it. You know,
Like,
Trademark.
they just can't read. Like
I
so
don't
they had
know,
to-
dude.
maybe
but-
they can't read.
Maybe
they were
can't
color
smell.
they were colorblind, so they couldn't read.
We always just made fun of it because it's so stupid. It's funny.
All right, let's hear more.
Green Ranch.
Yep, green ranch.
Yep.
God.
All right, so once you get past that, right,
Right.
it opens up, right, and it's kind of like a big rectangle setup, okay, and it runs down. I don't know how long it'll be. It depends on how many people we let in, you know, obviously. But each there's gonna be a lot on each one with everybody's like dream house there, correct? So you imagine it's a big rectangle. Everybody's lined up on left and right, their
Mhm.
houses, okay, and in the middle we're gonna have like a fucking big ass fountain or something. I don't know, something in the
Yeah.
middle, but
It's like a Green
But-
Ranch fountain.
Green Ranch fountain.
Bigfoot pouring ranch from like
Statue.
a vase.
Now,
yeah.
remember, we said Bigfoot is our personal chef.
Yeah.
We captured him. We're in Wyoming where he
Yeah.
is. We're going to capture him. He's going to be making us Philly cheesesteaks, Green Ranch, tacos, anything you want.
Mm-hmm. And there's a massive statue of him in the center, pouring.
Yeah, of course.
The
Ranch out
spam
of the
taco returns.
Of course.
Yeah,
It's making spam
it's like
tacos.
it's like instead of like the chocolate fountains you see at Golden Corral, it's a ranch fountain.
Oh
with
God.
So you said about the
Oh,
houses. Their houses are all like close to each other.
Yeah, they're fairly close. I mean, we're all neighbors, you know. It's like a cul-de-sac, but
Yeah, it's all interconnected by cool ass tunnels. It'll be
oh yeah, So everybody has their dream house, right? Lined up on each side. But well, me and Cole won, so our two houses are going to be at the end, just because, you know. I mean, if you guys want and you want to copy it, you can put your house there. It doesn't matter. Okay. But out back, everybody's houses, they have whatever they want, like racetracks. I'm gonna have like a lake behind mine, you know, multiple lakes probably. There's like we're gonna have big ass car shops with all our dream cars in it. But like Cole was saying, everybody's dream house has a cool ass tunnel that goes down, and there's a huge interconnected man cave down there, with like there's like a bar, there's fucking pool tables. There's like
The
racing
Batmobiles in there.
simulators, Xboxes,
there's
Batman,
Sarah Underwood bells everywhere. You just ring it.
everywhere.
What?
Yep.
This one's gonna get cold in the winter. Jesus, y'all.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be Wyoming. It could be. I mean, it's still gonna get cold in the winter.
Wait,
We'll have good days.
for the racing sims, is it gonna be one of the ones with like hydraulics where it like moves you and shit?
But, dude, it'll
Better
be whatever you fucking want, brother.
Oh, it's gonna be like that, even though I'm only
there'll be
making left
personal
turns.
ones.
But
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that.
Well, me and Jake will be doing.
bro, you know those like actual rigs are like $4 or $5 grand.
They are.
They're more than
Like,
that.
it's nuts.
Like
They're
I've seen one on
sometimes more than
Facebook.
that.
I
Yeah.
seen one on Facebook Marketplace today. It doesn't even move, and it's $10,000. It is
But just
nice,
think,
but
back in the retirement community village, we're gonna have like NASA internet.
that's true.
Oh my god,
It's gonna be unreal.
We can-
We're gonna
fi-
pay.
we
We're
can-
gonna pay an internet company to put
Dude,
down
we
cable
could
all the
finally
way
get
to,
Jake.
to us.
We could finally get Jake good download speed.
We will be the internet. So when people buy internet, they buy it from us. So we make money off the internet.
Yeah.
We'll
we
have,
need income coming in to the village.
we'll have like the pro Starlink at the time whenever they get it like really fixed.
We'll have the satellite like in the
Yeah.
front of our.
Yeah, because Elon will be there all the time. Like
Elon,
he'll hear about it.
we
and
win the
he'll be there.
lottery.
You know, what would be even better.
We win the lottery, and Elon has his own house at the end of the block.
No, we're still gonna do the podcast. It's just gonna be from the best friend community retirement village.
Well, we gotta have the Bigfoot like research center too, like for all cryptids.
Oh yeah,
and
we'll have
everything.
That'll probably be like an outpost, like way out in the land
Yeah.
that there is.
Yeah.
It's locked down.
Yeah, because I mean, other than living our best life, I mean, the ultimate goal is to capture Bigfoot. So,
Or a said cryptid.
or
Because
the
we'd already
Loveland
have
frog or
Bigfoot
whatever.
like chilling there already. Yeah.
Well, no, we had to capture him first, and then train him
Yeah.
to make cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
But
Well, he probably
I mean,
already.
We'll
Yeah.
have Frank teach him how to do it. We'll have Frank teach him how to
yeah,
do
Frank and Bigfoot would get along pretty good.
He'll be doing like he'll be behind him, holding his hands on the grill, showing him how to make the cheesesteaks.
Fucking Patrick Swayze.
Bigfoot-
Fucking Patrick Swayze. Oh my god.
And
Ugh.
I don't know how much that's gonna cost. I mean, they don't have to be like crazy mansions, you know. I mean,
it. I mean,
My dream house
two-story
doesn't have to be
house is, you know,
yeah, a couple.
Yeah, give me a
$100,000.
little ranch
enough.
home in the back. I'm chilling. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
like
like.
4 walls and a
Tony-
roof.
I kind of always like the kind of cabin hunting lodge kind of feel to mine.
Yeah.
It's probably like a Bass Pro Shop, like Tony Stewart's house or something, but like a fish tank in there.
what you should also do is you like put solar panels out on the land so that we're energy independent.
Yeah, we're independent. Absolutely, we're
Yeah.
gonna have. We're not gonna rely on the government for shit because fuck them. You know.
No, we gotta have enough where we could sell it. Where we could sell it back. You know.
We may just declare our independence, you know, and become our own country.
Wait, hold
No,
on.
we are getting invaded so quick and losing that
That's
battle.
fine. We don't have oil, so they don't care.
Flashback to
Yeah,
Peter
exactly.
Griffin.
There ain't
Next
nothing there
thing,
for
next
him
thing
to
you know,
take.
I'm in my backyard just drilling in the ground, and all of a sudden oil starts spurting up.
Oh,
and
God.
Next thing you know,
God.
tanks
Yeah.
are showing up. at the
Nah, dude,
front.
you just hear fucking Fortunate Son start playing.
Who would be the ambassador to the world?
It ain't me.
Who would be our ambassador?
the grill master Bigfoot.
No, Bigfoot.
Bigfoot's our
Big
is
Bigfoot.
our
He's our
is our,
president. He's
what's
our
the guy? What's the people
our
called? They
dictator.
send to other countries. The
Ambassador?
oh, okay. So yeah, he's our ambassador though.
but would he know English or would he just look at
Oh,
them?
Frank's his interpreter. Yeah.
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 We have that
Frank's
we have
too.
that covered.
Frank's the interpreter.
They're still
we have that
cooking cheesesteaks too while they're gone because you can't stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's how we persuade other countries. We give them Bigfoot-made cheesesteaks.
If you bring him to like the meeting of the world leaders, like no one's gonna like say no to Bigfoot, you know.
I think they'd have a hard time saying no to it.
There's just a giant room, and it's like Russia, China, the best friend community retirement village.
There's a Bigfoot sitting there.
And Bigfoot sitting there with a plate of cheesesteaks, handing them out.
Putin
He's
was
just like
Putin is
handing them
fine.
out like Hulk in the Avengers movie. He just walks up to him, just hands it to him.
Yeah. Hands him a taco. But yeah, then of course, you know, like I said, we'll spend whatever it takes to get that going. We're gonna invest the rest, obviously, to keep a steady flow. But imagine all the social media like videos and stuff you could
Oh
do,
man.
like
with
with that
Bigfoot.
kind of setup, and
Yeah,
and with Bigfoot. That'll pay for itself.
Just
you know?
I mean, if you can release TikToks with Bigfoot doing TikTok dances, like we're making money then.
Oh my god, he
like-
hits the Fortnite dance, and we're fucking set.
The Fortnite dance.
Dude, watch him gritty across the freaking
Dude, he's
front
got
Bill's the
driveway.
biggest Fortnite fan of all time. So.
Yeah.
Billy loves Fortnite.
Yeah, I absolutely do not like Fortnite.
Billy,
Don't let them lie to you guys.
how's the new game? The whole new game because OG's over. So
Oh, geez, over.
Yeah,
Well,
Billy,
it's-
you
that's
got
for
any
you guys.
Fortnite facts for us? Like,
yeah, for
No, absolutely not. I will tell you that I will never touch that game again. That will never be on any of my
Mhm.
consoles. I played it I played it twice when it first came out. Before like it was like a mainstream game, and I just couldn't get into
Billy,
it.
you
And then
don't let him lie to you. He talks
Yeah.
about
No,
Fortnite
no,
24/7.
that's
He like
that's
just before we
complete
joined, he was
cap.
like, "Dude, I fucking love Fortnite. I can't wait till we're done." So I
Yeah.
can play Fortnite."
yeah, just now that everybody
But-
else can hear, he's in denial. And
Yeah,
doesn't
he didn't
know.
wanna- he's
No, it was
uncool.
my buddy Millie. My buddy Millie was like, "Yo, bro, there's this new game called Fortnite. You know, it's kind of like PUBG a little bit, but it's a little bit more cartoony." I was like, "Okay, all right, I'll download it. We'll play like a match or two." And I absolutely hated it. I hated how cartoony it was. I didn't like anything about it. And I only stuck to PUBG for between those two games. I never played Fortnite again. I refuse to. I just don't like anything about that game.
Right. When are you gonna start?
This
telling
is a bad time
Yeah.
to tell everyone that for our
We're
100th
sponsored.
subscriber special, we're doing you get to play with Billy on Fortnite.
100th
Whoever's our 100th
subscriber.
subscriber gets to play 1-on-1 or gets to play duos with Billy.
And it's on build.
It's on
Oh yeah,
build.
it's full turbo build mode. So.
Yeah, turbo build mode, not just regular.
Oh god,
That
Oh,
lucky
yeah.
subscriber.
dude, I don't even
Yeah.
know how to build anything in that game.
Well, you better figure out.
you
'Cause
better,
someone's
yeah.
playing with you.
But yeah, in all seriousness, that's set up. I mean, obviously, if we don't capture Bigfoot, but that's our dream. And then we always talk about too, like going like whatever football game or event we want to go to, we could just fly that day and go fucking do it. And if we want to go visit, damn Transylvania or something, we just go do it. If we want to go to some haunted mansion in like Dubai or Europe or whatever, we just go. We don't have to think about it and we just enjoy living life. I mean, that's a dream.
There ain't nothing better.
Oh, dude, we
Right.
could go like ghost hunting and have like real good equipment. Go like getting
Yeah. We could capture a ghost and Bigfoot. We could have them all there.
Dude, we could have Bigfoot capturing ghosts.
Those ghosts do not want Frank with a thermal camera because they will get captured.
They'll
He
get
will be
cooked,
grabbing the souls out of them.
dude.
He's so
They're gonna get
fast.
cooked like those fucking wings.
But he's so nice. He just like becomes friends with him. Like he's just over there talking to him. in
He's
the
like, look,
corner,
guys, I'll give you some good wings.
He's just chilling with Robert E. Lee. We're like, Frank.
Yeah, turn that
Hey,
Frank
you
into
gonna
a
introduce
medium.
your
He's
buddy?
a
Or?
medium so he can talk to all the ghosts.
He's like, "Do you ever heard of Mardi Gras wings?" He goes, oh man.
I really hope when we
That'd be
go
great.
back to Charlotte this year that we do find him again. I think that'd be legendary.
I want to find him, and then we're gonna invite him to a ghost hunting adventure while we're there or something.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Imagine us and Frank going
Hunting
ghost hunting. And he shows up and he's already got like thermal imaging cameras. It's like he's got a whole rig,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Here, you guys take this. I'll take that. You guys go over there."
He just looks at us. He's like, I was born for this.
Dude, we're gonna walk in that weekend and he's gonna be waiting on us. He's like, guys, I've been listening to the podcast. It's fucking great. And like, I got the Mardi Gras wings already. Like,
Could you
got my big-
imagine? Like he just magically just looked that up one day, pizza and wings, and he's just like, oh, dude, I like these guys. Wait, I met these guys. Yeah, I remember them.
I like to think he already knows because he's an angel.
It really is.
Hell yeah.
And if people don't know, Frank, what store did Frank work at?
Publix.
Publix, yes.
I don't remember what episode we talked about that in.
Yeah,
Just in case anybody missed
definitely
it.
have
you
though.
know.
But you guys can go back and watch every episode to find out
There you
and
go.
tell us.
Yeah, it's around 3 or 4, I think. But the Frank story's in there somewhere. But
God, I'll be honest, I don't even remember what episode that was.
I did 2 or 3.
yeah. No, I don't think it was 2. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's y'all just got to listen to them all
There
and
you go.
comment what it is.
And share.
So share, like,
And
hit the
subscribe.
notification.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
What do you think J-Paul would do if he won 100 million?
You know, I was about to ask, what do you think J Paul's
Dude.
doing?
Real quick, I know you guys would
Go on,
Yes.
Billy.
No, I'm trying to
Get it
I'm having a seizure.
Today.
Having a seizure.
I'm having a seizure. I know you guys would go to the Middle East and have like ramen noodles and everything. I know
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
is like I know this just involves boats, and I always say this because I would love to go out to the Atlantic, and I would not like to go see the Titanic, but I would like to just be on a boat above the Titanic because I do not trust anything going down to it.
Brother, you're
This
telling
is
me
the best
You-
year to say that too. So I mean, that's
I do
you're
not
telling
want to
me
be.
you're not getting in a tin can with an Xbox
No.
controller and go down the sea?
No.
Oh, God.
I don't need my double A's that I sell to fucking shit the bed on me.
maybe this time though it'll be the Xbox One controller.
Yeah, it'll be the new
Yeah, the
improved-
upgraded.
Yeah.
I don't need 2024 or 2025 Titanic's death toll to have a little spike, and it's because of me. I don't need that, but I would love to go out and just be near it. I think that would just be really cool.
Did you know
Speaking
the
of
Titanic's
boats,
pool
kinda-
is still full?
This fucking guy.
All right.
I love you, Jake.
Well, they still have running water.
Yeah, those lobsters are really
Yeah.
enjoying the water, man.
Titanic's one of the only natural disaster that gained like casualties 100 years later. So,
You say natural disaster? How is that a natural disaster?
well, the ice naturally in front of it, so I don't know.
I wouldn't say it's really a natural disaster.
Yeah, it's probably not, but
Like natural is like Mother Nature, not a guy just like,
Uh.
oh, an iceberg. I'm an idiot. I can't see.
I always thought about you talking about boats. It'd be kind of cool to not necessarily a yacht, but like a bigger boat and just travel up and down like the coast and like visit all the towns and like just live on the boat for like a year and go fishing and just pop in and out of like different towns and see the world that way as well.
Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting.
Dude, we could park up at Monaco, bro.
Exactly. Like we go to
Oh.
Monaco, whatever little coastal towns they have. I mean, you imagine all the
No,
stuff you get
no.
to see and do. It'd be cool.
Here's what we do: is we get a small, random like used boat, and we take it to Monaco and get in the port.
But
Oh, we
why does it have
dock
to
it-
be a small random boat if we're millionaires?
Because
Yeah.
we get the most
get a nice
random
boat.
used boat out of some lake, and we bring it to Monaco, and we drive it in with the yachts, and we make a video about it.
Dude,
Brother,
Jake's gonna be out there on a pontoon boat. Just
No,
fucking-
dude, I literally have like a 14-foot John boat outside. We'll just take that.
Yeah.
Dude, I would love to see.
2-foot
fucking-
John boat.
I would love to see Jake
camo
in
seats
a
to roll
John
up.
boat with a giant speaker above his head, and he's just doing like the head banging, but it's the Max Verstappen song.
Da,
Duh,
da,
duh.
da, da.
That's a
Max
big-
Verstappen. But he does like the headbang from Night at the Roxbury while he's doing it.
Snoop,
Hey,
Hey,
that
that
was
was
owned.
So which one would it be? Would it be like the Max Verstappen, or would it be Max Super Max?
Oh gosh!
Would it be
We'll just
that
play them
one?
all on a repeat. Play 'em
no.
both.
Well, no, I would with all all of us. I mean, I think you'd have to be smooth operated with freaking all 6 of us in a jumbo. Because
that's a
you're
good
operating
point.
very smoothly, getting in there with 6 of us in a jumbo. We're all grown ass adults, so things should be like an inch above the water.
Yeah, we're gonna hit one wave and
Yeah.
We'll be
That's
like
easy.
rolling. We'll be rolling in there like freaking what's his name? Fuck, from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Johnny
My
Depp.
mind's blanking
Johnny
right now.
Depp.
Johnny Depp coming into port with the ship like sinking down.
yeah, we're just standing up. We'll have to put like a mast so it can be up in the crow's nest.
That'd be legendary.
Cole, can you swim?
Swim.
Okay, we're good.
Well, what are we doing? Are we jumping off the Titanic or
Well,
something?
no, I'm just imagining that the John boat's gonna sink when we get the
We're
boat
jumping
down.
off the Titanic.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I can swim.
Like when a $300 million yacht passes and the wave comes and we sink,
Yeah.
everybody's gonna be
Oh
swimming.
gosh.
Like,
Can you imagine seeing that on the broadcast though? It's like they zoom over. It's like $1 million yacht, John boat.
You know,
just-
all you hear is smooth. All you hear is smooth operator and the Max Verstappen song the entire time.
Smooth
With the giant American flag like
Yeah.
on the back of the John boat. Just
The other thing
waving
that's
in the
going to be hysterical if we make that's saying we make it in there, right?
We'll bring
The
Bigfoot, too.
the slips for the boats there are so big. They're going to be panning across. There's going to be a giant missing boat, and it's just going to be a little 14-foot John boat just floating in one of the slips.
Yep. Pink's there
Oh,
too.
God.
Like, oh jeez.
Oh man,
All right, boys. What do you think? You think we should go ask J-Pa how? What do you do with 100
His
mil?
advice is on winning the lottery.
If it's broke, fix it. Whether it's a leaky faucet or a strained relationship, don't let things linger. Patch them up and move forward.
And that was J-Paw's words of advice. Join us next week for everyone's favorite segment.
Yeah, I never really thought about that, but I guess you're right, J-Paw.
amazing.
That's how we'll make our money.
That's all I'm gonna blow all my money.
That is
If
what
we
we
just
should do.
listen, if we listen to those words right there, what he just said, everyone will be happy.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, that's great. Love every second of it. Yeah.
Stay tuned to some more gaming stuff.
Oh yeah, keep on the lookout for that because that's we're having a good time with that. So
Go ahead and listen to our videos, and you need to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell so that way you get the latest notifications for when we upload and when our new videos come out. Peach and Win.